Hey everyone, welcome back to Buying a Barrel. Thanks for coming. I hope you enjoy your stay here as always. Can't do a daily right now, we've done today's daily. So I thought, well, I'd start doing some normal runs. Just lost my eating streak unfortunately, so I thought I'd start a run. And I thought, what better character to start with than the Binding of Isaac. There we go. So starting on an XL floor, so right off the bat we can't get hit by a soul heart. Just gonna pause it so you guys can see the seed if you're interested. And our first item room is re-rolled, and I will take this purely because it is a syringe. And normally I wouldn't have taken it, but obviously with the new changes where if you get 3 of them you get 2 damage up, it's hard to turn down. It gave us less health. That is the downside. We've got a tinted rock there right off the bat, but obviously we want to get the 2 bombs first. So I thought, I want to do a few runs. Not sure if I'm going to go for a streak of a specific character or anything like that, or if I'm just going to try and get everything there. If I'm going to go for a streak of a specific character, or just play random characters, or just play what I feel. We'll probably do quite a few Eden runs. I do really enjoy Eden, but I thought, you know what, I'm just starting out here with my first recorded run, so let's roll with good old Isaac. And hopefully I get a decent run, go for a win. Obviously for this one, first one I'm just going to go to the chest. Just a standard to the chest, get it done, get the job done. So with an XL floor, the Spirit Heart's good because it protects our deal with the devil. We found our boss, but we do have another item room. So I'm not sure whether I just do the bosses, but then I won't have a reroll for the deal with them. If I do the bosses now, I'll have a reroll for our deal with the devil, so that's what I'm thinking we do. So the first one, famine, so that's going to give us cube of meat, which I'm just going to take. Orbitals are always a good idea to take, and we lost our Spirit Heart. So now I'm thinking maybe this is a bad idea. We should have gone to find, a bit more survivability. Would have been a good idea, a couple more Spirit Hearts, but I'm confident I can get through this without taking another hit. The hit we took off famine was poor on my behalf, and it kind of sucks that it takes 1 heart away. Now this is where things get fun, dodging. More worried about one of the flies popping out and hitting us, to be honest. So I'm going to just try and circle around him, get away from the flies, protect myself using the rocks, and you should be dead. So don't get hit by the flies, that would suck. It still counts as getting hit by the boss, which would pretty much ruin the deal. And let's go and fight Monstro. Always a good boss to see when you can't take damage. Obviously getting hit by him would really upset me now, but I'm confident enough in my dodging abilities with Monstro. Obviously it was a cellar, so it could have been the horn, it could have been a lot worse. I think a horn would have pretty much sealed me getting hit. So I'm just playing a bit extra cautious against Monstro. I really don't want to lose this deal with the devil. If it ends up being like Brimstone, then I'll be gutted, obviously, for the fact that we can't take it without dying. And wow, okay. So what I did there is I thought the run was pretty much won. Super bandage is good though, so it'll secure us a deal on the next floor. Yeah, that hit has really hurt me quite a lot. I just kind of, when how it is, the boss. Oh, it's Monstro. Just be careful, don't get hit. Oh, look, he's 1 hit away from dying. I know, I'll just take my eye off the prize for a second. Oh, look, he hit me. I don't know if anyone else has that, but that's what I did right there, and I can only hold my hands up and say, my bad. So, pretty much once we find the second item room, we are done with this floor. Next floor, going into it 2 Spirit Hearts, as long as we don't... Well, in general, I should be confident in finding, and we will reroll this into no blast damage. Always happy to see that, and we just pretty much do the floors that are here, and oh my god, some crazy dodges coming in. Just do the floors purely because we're not in a time constraint at all. I like to take my time with this game, find all the stuff. Obviously when you do a daily run you kind of feel obliged to rush to not take score penalties and stuff. Try and use cube of meat a bit here, but be cautious. I don't want to lose my Spirit Hearts right off the bat after just getting them. that guy's a champion. I don't want him getting set on fire, because he'll definitely become ridiculously tanky. Pretty sure it's a blow-up one as well. Yep. Obviously, on normal mode, he'd give you a bomb pretty much all the time. On hard mode, a lot less consumables are dropped. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're fine. Yep. You should be dead now. Okay, so that was a bit dangerous. Walked into the room, saw a couple of headless spitters. Thought I was safe, and then obviously, out of nowhere, 2 flaming eyes jumped to me. But I think I played it relatively cool. Everything has gone just how it should in an Isaac run, really. I mean, we didn't get our deal with the devil. We could check my shop, but my donation machine has not taken a lot of love recently. I think it's only down to 125, which is pretty bad considering I've had it at 999. So I'll put a bomb here to find the secret room. If I don't find it, I get another bomb, and if I do find it, it's for free. So, still not worth the shop, 4 cents. We could try for the second secret room, which I think is here. I'm only trying one bomb. Okay. So no second secret room. It's not up there, because that's joined to a room. No tinted rocks in there that I can see. So on to floor 2, which is actually floor 3, because we're on an XL. Flooded Caves 1, I believe. Flooded Caves 1. This is about not losing these 2 spirit hearts. We've got a double key room there, which I'm tempted to check out. Check out what the dice floor's saying, see if it can offer us a reroll of the whole room. The one thing I keep forgetting to check, which I keep asking, is if rerolling your room, if you keep... What's the 2 do? Rerolls consumables. Okay. Is if you keep like syringes. I know if you've become Guppy, you keep Guppy. But I'm thinking if you have 2 Guppy items, do you keep the 2 Guppy items? Like, because obviously like with Guppy's head and stuff. But obviously I'm not sure if it works. Oh god, oh god. Okay. Too busy focusing this guy and talking about transformations and how spun works. Luckily we got Super Bandage, which has currently saved our deal with the devil. Don't like this room, one bit. Obviously, just about taking the guys on the wall so you can focus the floor you're on. So another thing that I'd really like to see soon is flight. Makes rooms like this a lot easier. Q and Meat just did a bit of work for us there. The big thing we need to remember is we don't take explosive damage, thanks to the host hat. So, Curse of the Tower, which is normally a big no-no, is a big yes. If we see it, obviously if we get hit, it's going to spawn a load of bombs and we're going to be safe. I don't think it does anything else on your head. I don't think it ever shoots, but I'm not too sure. Found our boss pretty quick. Not found our item room, but I think I'm going to do the boss first. Just to try and secure the deal with the devil. I don't want to risk this one so hard I've got. Then again, I said that last time and we ended up taking 2 hits. Peep. Okay. Very plausible we get hit twice here. So I'm going to use a couple of bombs. Just to burn a bit. Obviously the downside to using bombs is I've given him the leeway to jump towards us, which kind of sucks. But at the same time, shouldn't be too hard to dodge. Obviously getting champion Peep really sucked, because he's gonna, well, just tank more hits is the main thing that annoys us. That, and he unleashes his 2 ploppers right off the bat, which can cost us in the long run. Just put a bomb down again. Obviously I'm not being too conservative with my bombs here, because we just want this guy dead. We want our first deal with the devil. We want something to spin us out of control. We want, you know, an Abaddon, a Brimstone, a Mum's Knife. So you don't always get them items, but even just like a Pact, a Pentagram, you know, something that's just a little bit of damage up. Need to be careful here. Half a soul heart left. We got it. Safety pin I probably will take. Our deal with the devil is Ceremonial Robes, is a 3 black hearts and a damage up. We'll take shots. I don't know why I took that. Maybe that was worth a reroll, but I guess the extra black heart can't. So we'll do a bit more exploring. We still have a gold room to find, which we now have the option to reroll thanks to not using the D6 for any of them. The boss item was good enough. The deal with the devil item was very good. Damage up obviously is always accepted pretty much. So hopefully our gold room is a magic mush or something. Okay. I will check in here. And we get a turret guy, which sucks because I know he's going to hit me. Only hit me once though. A battery in here for future reference. A relax pill. 2 relax pills. Shoot some poops, get some consumables maybe. A couple of cheeky coins. If that is how it works. I assume it works like Cards Against Humanity. Yep. Probably going to end up only being 1 coin, but 1 coin. Good. We have a battery in here if we feel it's worth losing 1 black heart to reroll our gold room again. Tempting. I'm tempted to walk in, use a bomb to claim that, but I feel that's something I'll probably take damage doing, so I'll probably leave it. Take the money. And our item room is... Nope. Rainbow tiers, I will take. $3 bill. Obviously changes our tiers every like few tiers, so right now we've got triple shot Death's Touch, which is definitely going to be one of the better. Right now we've got nothing. Shot speed up. And I don't know what I'm exploring for. A shop. Shop actually is not a bad shot on 7 coins. We can maybe get a half price item. If not, just casually pick up another Spirit Heart, which I'm happy to do. Death's Touch again. No, nothing. Well, yeah, I'll use a bomb. I'll hurt my donation machine a bit more to get the quicker charge. Probably not the best idea. I think in the next few runs I'll play for that's going to give us a recharge as well, yeah. I think the next few runs I'll probably play for filling that up rather than damaging it. But it has been worse. It was down to about 25 at one point. So slowly but surely it's getting there. Just feels like I'm grinding for the 999 again for the 1001%. But yeah, that's what you get for blowing up your donation, especially when you get like a D20 and you just get batteries and you go on a roll. Floor number 4. Curse of Darkness. That room's not going to open up to us. 2020 for this room first. Tier effect we get off $3 bill, which I am happy to just preferably keep. Are they worth the bombs? I'm not gonna say it's worth the bombs. Okay, so this is either Lump Call or Fair Shot. It was Fair Shot. Bit of damage up, I guess. It gives us the full effect. Home in tiers. Always nice to see. At the same time, it can be annoying when you try to focus down a big enemy that charges you or something, and obviously your tiers will home into something a lot weaker. We'll consider using a bomb for that. Let's just clear that guy that makes these guys before we clear them guys. The little crawlers that split into the 4 diagonal tiers. Okay. So yeah, this run's not bad at all. I mean, we've got some damage. I'd probably check out the seed purely because I'm interested in stuff like that. Like, what was the first deal with the devil? Was it worth giving it up for the sake of getting ceremonial Cuban meat? Thank you. Was it worth giving up that for what we got in the end, which was ceremonial robes, or would it have been a better one? Would it have been Abaddon and Death's Touch or something? You know, something really happy to see. Still not found the gold room, so we'll go looking for that. Actually, you know, we'll do this room. We'll go do the boss, just because we can potentially get a reroll ready for our gold room. Gertie. He's just going to stand still. I'm going to try and clear out everything around him, which I think we've done an alright job of doing. And okay, that was my own stupidity. That blew us up, but Hostat saves the day. QME is our friend here, definitely. And okay, let's try and not be too ballsy with it. And okay, it's me being stupid, but I think it was well worth the damage in the end. This is again more just being lazy and wanting to speed up the process than actually playing smart. Torn Foe is a damage up, so that's good. yeah, we take Gimpy, and then we take Mum's Knife. Mum's Knife, always a pleasure to see you. So that's a big deal to get. Mum's Knife, it tends to be a carry item. I mean, I'm not saying we're carried yet, because our health is poor, and my diagonal shooting is even poorer. But we're definitely in a better position than we were. Obviously, double active, we have a double reroll as well, which is really nice. And in here we have one normal chest. Definitely not the chest you want to see. So rainbow tears with Mum's Knife, is that going to help or hurt? We've got free rerolls for the gold room as well. We've got the double active and a battery, and probably another battery in our shop, so maybe even 4 rerolls if we fancy just keep rerolling if some good. No battery in here would have been nice, but let's not push our luck. Hangman, bit of flight, and gluttony. I think this is the one of the few times I wanted him to give me like the 1-up, but he gave us a spirit heart. We haven't done our item room, have we? Just I've done it in a daily recently where I looked for wasted a good 2 minutes looking for the oh wow, Gimpy paid out there, so I'm gonna say that was obviously tactical. Cut and run, nope. Sack dagger, another orbital, I'm happy with that. And our shop. Ooh, we could have unlimited reroll, we could have faster rerolls, which is pretty good. But I'm gonna pass on it. I think probably the wrong call, but I don't want to hit the donation machine for the sake of, you know. I think our rerolls are working fine as they are right now. We will take the double active with us. It will give us an extra reroll at some point. Tinted rock. Again, I'm pretty bad at spotting these sometimes, but there we go. Health's looking better. Obviously, not. Oh, we would get a recharge every 3 rooms though. That's the big thing that I'm thinking about now, because we have quicker charge. So if our secret room's here and it gives us the money, I'll do it. If not, I'll carry on going. Okay. I think this is one of those rare occurrences where we take blank card, and then we'll use blank card to re-roll the d6, because the blank card. Oh no, hang on. You know what? That's not going to work, because blank card question mark active would be an infinite loop of blank card activate. Yeah, so it wouldn't re-roll anything. If it was a dice shard, it would work. So good thing I noticed that before I wasted my money. Though some people are going to be watching this thinking, "Oh, why are you thinking this through too hard?" But I think at that point I was actually not thinking it through hard enough. Exactly. Your mind's been blown. I think my speed could do with an upgrade, that would be nice. We've got decent orbitals. $3 bill with Mum's Knife is kind of a cool thing. Obviously we're going to see loads of different tier effects. And we have double rerolls. I think, okay, this is never the room you want to do, but Mum's Knife's going to clear it out nice and quick. Brimstone dude. Diagonal shot's not going to work, but that will. Ooh, I think it's going to give us enough bombs for pretty much the rest of the run, and a golden bomb for this floor. What floor are we on? We're only on floor 5, so we can go find our boss first, do our boss, and then worry about, you know, iron rooms, etc. Okay, so the amount of masks I've had here has got me thinking that we're looking at a Mask of Infamy fight. That tends to be how the game determines if you're going to get Mask of Infamy, and I think a lot of people agree with that. So obviously we have 2 orbitals there, so never in real danger. Gemini, I don't want. Little Brimstone is happy to see, without a doubt. Obviously a bit more damage, and it gives us like a long range option. Like obviously Mum's Knife isn't exactly short range, but okay. Don't get hit. It gives us a longer range option. Well worth the reroll, because we're obviously going to get it back in time for the boss fight, which I'm banking on Mask of Infamy, probably. Definitely Mask of Infamy. It's gotta be. Okay. So all you just gotta do, dodge there, nice. We're handling them masks a lot better than we did in the daily, that's for sure. And we're just handling rooms better in general. see if we can get a hit here. Oh, it's just nice. Thank you, little Brimmy. So, I think it's, again, one of those things we want. Health up, maybe? Just for the deal with the devil. Then again, I don't think we'll get one this floor. I think we've had 2 in a row. So we've kind of made up for the fact that we lost that first one. Obviously, still interested to know what it was, but we've got the Sack Dagger and QB, 2 of the strongest orbitals to surround you in terms of damage for sure. So that's going to help. We've got Mum's Knife, which is a carry in itself, you know. I think most people could take Mum's Knife and win. HP up, I will take. And then... Okay, I think we made the right call there. We're going to get this for 1 heart instead of 3. That's what my thinking was. This is another nice little damage up. Obviously, after a certain amount of time, you fire a black ring. I'll try and charge it up now to show off its power. I also think it has a small chance to give you black hearts with the enemies it kills. There's the black ring there, by the way. So, hey, anything that's a DPS, anything that's going to help us clear. Obviously, we probably want to try and kill with that. And our floor is... We've got a battery. So we've got like an extra reroll on this floor if we want to keep our double active in the near future. We've done our item room. We got a little Brimmy, of course we did. So it's just a curse room to do. Which cost us a heart. Right, so other than our health, I think everything's fine. Maybe our second secret room's down here. Probably take the time to look for this purely because we have the golden bomb. And I think, you know, if we get like a room that says, oh, here's a black heart, here's like, you know, a soul heart, you know, it's going to be worth our time. Can't be on either of these, like, can't be on these. Could be down from here, can't be Brian. You know, could be up from here, no, it can't be up from there. Could be down from here. No, and can't be, okay, so it must be up. If not, it's in a really awkward place. Okay. So there we go, 1 black heart. Guess that's worth. And on to the next floor. 4.5 soul hearts. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Our damage is obviously ridiculously powerful right now. Mum's Knife itself just makes sure that we win. Well, it helps us win. I'm not going to ever guarantee him a win. Arcade. I think we just blow stuff up. We haven't got the red hearts to really play the blood bank, so that's why this place kind of probably wasn't the best place to come to. Arcade's always worth filling up the red hearts to play them, to get the IV bag, not the IV bag, the blood bag, the HP up. And I think someone, the YouTuber I watched said it's a speed up as well, but I'm not sure if that's true. But hey, it's a free item, it's going to make you stronger, so I don't think you should take it out. I'm going to charge up More the Void here, purely because I want to kill these things with More the Void, just to get maybe a black heart. This is definitely worth 2 bombs, and we can keep in mind we have a battery here for our gold room, so we can reroll our gold room. Golden keys, nice, we can keep our keys. I think at the point of looking at our keys, we are not in a position of power with our keys, a position of having so many keys that we can throw away on gold chests. So that's nice. I suppose the next shop, what I should have probably did in the last shop, I'm not sure if there was one, but I should have picked up a key if it had one. It might not have, it might have. Okay, so our range went down because of triple shot there. I think our range went down and it seemed to get lower. But not too much finish. Troll bomb is fine. Could have been bad. And we are going here. Yep. Definitely worth it. Cursed Eye might be a reroll. Okay, reusable bomb buddy is sucky at best. Monster 2 is really sucky at best. Our orbitals doing work there. Mum's Knife just teared him apart. I think Curved Horn. Yeah, I'll take a bit of juicy damage up. I think we just keep clearing to find our gold room. and see if we get another charge, because we only need to do what appears to be we only need to do 5 rooms, but obviously we did the mob trap room. That's why I re-rolled before everything. Black heart there for killing a poop with a thing. We'll use a bomb on these two just to see if we get the spirit heart. We did. And pop, pop. Okay. So one off the reroll. So we'll check what's in it first. I think I want to re-roll it. I think it's okay, but I think we really want to. We don't want sticky sack. I think we really want to just get something really nice, you know, and all stats up. And I think I've got a preference of which one I'd have. Obviously the magic mushroom. Short range megatears for the damage. Ipecac would be nice. And all stats up. And all stats up is alright. Definitely. And I don't think we're going to get enough for a reroll before the boss, so I think we come back up for a battery. I think that's agreeable. There it is. It's a free battery. We didn't use it. You know, we haven't had our shop yet, so maybe there's a few more rooms than I'm anticipating. But maybe it's just shop and boss. Okay. Do I play you cheeky few times? I'm gonna. Probably not the smartest play, but we do have Gimpy. That was my thinking. And if he gives us a syringe like that, my logic was to get us one off spun, but more importantly, like 2 of them are damage up syringes, so it was always gonna be worth it. I came in the shop for some. I think it's just to see the shop item. Right, here's one thing. I'm gonna reroll the shop items to see if it gets some good, like that, and then take the battery. Because obviously, once we beat Mum, we can't come out for the shop. Excuse me. So yeah, I think that's worth it for just the one room. We're gonna get extra items, and Mum's gonna go down really quick. It's normal Mum, but she's kicking more than ever, and that's her dead. We'll take the regular Polaroid because we're doing a standard run, and okay. Before we haven't seen this guy in a while, but we do have 2 rerolls. Ooh, lump of coal. I would have re-rolled it if it was not lump of coal, pretty much. So if it was Krampus' dead. There was a black eye in there and I missed it. That was poor. But again, not a problem. Hopefully we get one more deal to just ditch the red heart. XL floor has kind of made that a low chance. To be honest, it's not what we wanted to see at all. Because we had the one last floor, the chance to get one this floor decreased. So an XL floor kind of sucks. But same time, you just got to roll with the punches. Maybe we will get one. Maybe we'll get lucky. That room's not worth my time. If you're ever wondering if them spike chests are worth your time, they're not really. I mean, they just don't particularly help. They just seem like normal chests, really, but you take damage. Maybe if they were like more like gold chests and gave you items. Excuse me. But maybe I've just not played. I've only played them a couple of times, so maybe obviously you have played them a lot more and you know that they are actually worth taking. It's just whenever I have taken them, they have not been worth my time. So obviously the MVP of this run is always going to go to Mum's Knife. The MVP of any run you do tends to go to Mum's Knife just because it's so good. It's just such a powerful carry item. Pill. Don't know why out of nowhere we decided to take that pill, but we got pretty fly. So, and yeah, kind of sucks we took 2 hits off in there. The hitboxes on them lasers seem a bit dodgy, you know, like a bit finicky, a bit fickle. Like I felt like I was a bit out of the range there, but the game obviously disagreed with that. So we're missing one enemy here. And just excuse me for a second while I take a quick drink. Water. Don't know what was up with my throat today, it's just really killing. But if we did take a quick look at the stats while I have this drink. The big thing we're looking at there is that juicy damage. We've really maxed that out. Okay, back into it. Not worth taking damage for them consumables. Big room, it's not going to concern me that much. We have amazing clear, beautiful clear. Be nice if we got a daily like this soon. Just throwing it out there. We got an OP daily. Then again, the OP dailies, the ones you do well on at the same time, don't get a good score. So I guess, like, obviously some people don't like the dailies, recently how they've been, but I think some people really enjoy it because, like, they're obviously really talented at the game and get a high score and actually get a high rank because obviously they've just performed a lot better. You know, if you don't risk it, who will? Hey. So let's see. I'm hoping this is a the stars. No resistance room. Destruction. Okay. Curse rooms tend to be worth it. I think I said this in like an early daily, and I've probably said it a couple of times. Once it gets to the womb, and you start taking one hit, not really worth it. Just purely because the damage is not great. Obviously, we're looking to get rid of our last red heart, so if you think about that, we're only on 6 soul. We're 6 hits away from death. At the same time, that's a lot of health. Considering we get invincibility, we have 5 hits away from death because I'm taking a bit of poor damage there. Using more of the void a bit more. Trying to anyway. I am keeping an eye out for tinted rocks, by the way. If I did, I probably have missed some because. Why? I wanted you. Obviously, tinted rocks are a lot harder to spot on later floors. Some people just have a natural knack for it, and others just never see them. Still try to work out if I'm going the right way as well. Another thing would have been nice to get his mapping, obviously, but you can't. You're not going to get these items everywhere. A battery there we should remember about. Obviously, it's a free reroll. Again, another damage yourself chest. They're interesting. Okay, let's kill you while you're frozen. Eternal Heart, which I definitely shouldn't have picked up. It's just eliminated any hope of invincibility we have, basically, because obviously no deals with the devil after this XL floor. So we're going to get a red heart for that. Mother Void not paying out, I don't fancy it. And we are going the wrong way again. So that really sucks. But we're just going to keep on chugging away. I have a feeling that it's going to be a full, unintentional full clear here. Hopefully you die here. Yep. Eyes can be really annoying. This is definitely worth it for the sake of a quick head or something. Tower card. I don't think I'll keep. Apologies, my throat has been pretty sore recently. Cold weather and work and whatnot. So obviously not gonna ever take the tower. They shoot 4 ways. Yep. Okay. What we are doing here right now is throwing the run. Come on, come on. Okay. Our health's still fine, and oh, the wrong way again. Are you freaking kidding? There's a black card from Mother Void. That's helpful. Obviously, we'd like another one, so I'm gonna charge this up as best I can. That's the thing with Mother Void. The one thing I don't like really. It doesn't really suggest that tell you when your charge is ready. Like there, it seemed like 1 minute. It took a long time, and it didn't even charge for us. And the other minute, and the other time. Minute time, whatever. The other time it was just instantly charged, and it just seems a bit. Obviously, with brimstone and stuff like that, it gives you like an indicator with your face. It starts flashing red. There's our boss at least, I guess. So we didn't do an entirely full clear. So let's just go fight the first boss. Conquest, I will use a reroll on. Not right away, because I might want to use them all on the other devil. So we're gonna do Mum. And we got Homin. Homin? Is that Homin? So the important thing is just get Mum's knife in there, try and not take damage. Easier said than done, but I think we smashed it pretty. Oh, the last hurdle. No deal with the devil. Oh, reroll this. Blood clot, not good enough. Reroll again. For the sake of can't be bothered going back, I am going to take this and just have the extra health. My logic for that, I don't think I'm going to have Polaroid invincibility, so why not? Right, Cathedral. No curse, luckily. Another thing I kind of didn't notice is when we were at our shop, we took the options item. I've just kind of noticed it now. We actually took there's more options, which is the gold room one, not the boss one. So that really kind of, obviously, if you're wondering why I was saying we had a couple more use out of it, it was because I thought it was the a library here though. Let's kind of give our dice meaning for this floor. At the same time, a satanic Bible would be beautiful. Okay. I think we just say boom, boom, boom. This is. I'm thinking I keep. I don't really want to reroll. I think the D6 is for this purpose. Obviously, D6 might have been a bit more interesting on the chest to reroll items, but I'm thinking at this point that a black heart every 6 floors is very, very valuable, even when we're at full health. Obviously, I'm thinking more about the win here. Envy always sucks, no matter how fed you are. Obviously, don't suck as much now as if we found him on the first floor. I think everyone can agree the worst thing on the planet is starting an Eden run. You've got 1 damage, really bad tear rate, and then you see super envy, and you're, if you're on a streak or something, you don't have the option to reset. You do sometimes feel like that you should just end the streak there. Well, I was thinking about the D6 then going back for it and all that, but I'm thinking right now it's just like, well, why would I do that? Obviously there's a lot of bad items to get, a lot of good items to get, but might have been worth it, might not. In the end I had the thought process of that I'm very happy with Satanic Bible. It's pretty much slams up to full HP. It's definitely, in my opinion, the best book to find in the library, except for maybe Book of Belial when you want the damage. It's better than Book of Revelations at times. Obviously the Book of Revelations can be better. It depends if you want cure meats. Like obviously it's always good to get 1 cure meat. I think after that you don't really want it. And I've gone on the wrong side, but we've saved it. So yeah, as I was saying, if you're going for cure meat, then fair enough. But once you have 1 cure meat, I don't think you really want any more cure meats, I think after that you are done with your cure meat. After that the transformations are pointless, it's just pointless items. So anyway, the Eyes of Fire didn't get much chance to talk about that because Mum's Knife just cleaned up really nicely. Got it through its 2nd stage round, really noticing. Curse lost, no mapping, but we can see what we get. And we don't want Ludicolo. We do want Mini Mush. We do want Infamy, and I guess we want Wide Shot. I don't know if that even helps. Hey, Super Envy. I was just talking about you and how I hate you, but only on low floors, mate, so sorry. You're going to get cleaned up pretty nicely here, as we just head for a finished run. And Ball the Void, do a bit of work, thank you. Obviously, maybe the D6 would have been the right call there to re-roll the items, but I think, there's only 2 there to re-roll. How many re-rolls you going to get? I don't know, just avoid taking that all cost. Honestly, it's not that great with Mum's Knife. Maybe it is actually, I'm just underrating it. I don't know. One thing we haven't really used is our orbitals. So a Blue Baby fight might just be a I'm going to run into Blue Baby and win fight. Just have Sack Dagger, obviously, I believe is the orbital that does the most damage in the game. Cure Meat probably the 2nd. I can't think of any other orbals. I know like Big Fan and stuff like that don't do a lot. Maybe the Revenge Fly does, not the Revenge Fly, the Attack Fly does. But I think that's a bit less damage but a bit more range on enemies. I think I'm just rambling about orbitals now when I really don't know anything. Oh no, his Sack Dagger is definitely in my opinion the best. Quite a slow floor we got here, slow room to play with the knife. Of course we still have the host hat from about 30 minutes ago, so I've been worrying about explosive damage this run for literally no reason. Looks like we went the wrong way twice from what I could tell, unless I missed a door, which is possible. Why not? It's not really going to help us. Let's just stick the knives in these guys, try and get one killed. Oops. Not sure whether he sucked us in then, like with his, obviously, abilities, or if we just poorly got hit by him. but obviously we're going to go straight back up to full health anyway. Don't forget we have the battery, so we're getting a black heart every 5 floors. Clearing rooms pretty nicely. Clearing this pretty quick. Rooms like this can be annoying though, obviously. I guess I could just charge, I could probably hit a bit more, use a little Brimmy a little more. Okay. Run was looking a bit troubling at the start because we did have we did mess up on famine. We lost our deal with the devil, which, you know, in the long run didn't make a difference because we ended up getting a deal with the devil after that, which was Cineros. Always good to see a little horn, and not so much trouble. Cage, not so nice to see you, but we're going to use the orbital just to clear one. Going to use the orbital to clear him as well. And a Joker card, 2 of spades, doubles our keys. Not that useful at this point. I think 9 keys would have been enough. Obviously, the only way I can reset this floor now is with Forget Me Now. They got rid of Iron Mirror rooms for the chest, if you didn't know. I'm going to dead ends here for fun. There we go. Just thinking it might have been back where it came. 9 lives. I think we're 1 off Guppy. We're 2 off Guppy. I think that's our first Guppy iron. But there's always a chance of Guppy. Obviously, the other reason I told that is obviously I know it puts us down to 1 red heart, but I'm confident that I'm going to get my black heart charges back. Like I did there, and maybe throw them away, but oh well, stingled it. Obviously we had the, if we didn't manage to get rid of all our red hearts, which we didn't. Abel, how you doing, mate? If we didn't manage to get rid of all our red hearts, we would have had a nice little thing going on where we get hit, we get a bit of invincibility, but long enough for Sack, Dagger and Q and me to just get stuck in and do a ridiculous amount of damage. But I think with Blue Baby we can afford to just run into him. This is still a pretty harsh room on the chest, you know, the little spiders. I don't know why, it's just not a fun one. Another dead end as well, so nice little full clear of the chest to finish our first Isaac run. Not wrong with that, more items, more OPness. I mean, to be honest, looking at the items we got from doing the full clear, kills, heal, obviously was not good. Able is able. Exactly. 9 lives, I guess if we die we've got 8 more shots. Nothing is, we've hit a lot of dead ends here. Maybe down? Okay. This is a Curse of the Lost, I'm pretty sure it does. I'm not sure if it feels like it or it does. I'm pretty sure someone said it does, that I know. That it makes the map actually bigger. Obviously, oh boy, was to try and get you as lost as possible. And another big room, which really sucks to see, but we cleared it pretty quick. Take a bit of damage there, but that's not a crisis. Gimpy paid out, and Satanic Bibles fully charged, and Blue Baby. Not much this fight, just we could probably stand there, use that dagger to block tears and do damage. Yeah, that was nice. Anyway, that was our first ever Isaac run on the Behind the Barrel that wasn't a daily. Just gonna pretty much play whatever. We'll be doing dark room runs, greed runs, hush runs, etc, etc. We did have the option to do hush there actually, which maybe I should have done, but I think for my first video, just going for that nice win. Anyway, thanks for watching. It's been the Behind the Barrel. Please subscribe if you enjoy and you want more to watch more Isaac content and other games that I fancy playing, and I'll see you next video. Later.